Have you ever felt like giving up, like the world has already made its judgment about you? That your dreams are too big, your resources too small, and your pain too deep? Then this video is for you, because the very people who changed the world were once called nobodies. They were rejected, ridiculed, and broke, but they didn't stay there. They rose, and they built legacies that shook the earth. This is their story. And maybe, just maybe, it's yours too. What if I told you that every person who changed the world were once invisible, forgotten, or told they were worthless? That the very people we now admire as icons were once the ones nobody believed in? This isn't a story about comfort. This is a story about resilience, about pain, persistence, and purpose. If you're watching this right now, and life feels like a fight you're losing, then stay with me, because you're about to meet the proof that you're not done yet. Albert Einstein. As a child, Albert Einstein was slow to speak. His teachers said he lacked imagination. One even told his parents, he'll never do anything useful in life. He failed the entrance exams. He struggled to get a job. But in that quiet mind, he was calculating the universe's structure. Years later, he would give us the theory of relativity, and show the world that genius isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, patient, and waiting to be discovered. So if they've misunderstood you, maybe, just maybe, you're in good company. Check one, check. Oprah Winfrey. Born in rural Mississippi to a teenage mother, Oprah Winfrey was abused as a child and wore potato sacks as dresses. She was told she was too emotional for television. She was fired from her first anchor job. But pain birthed empathy, and rejection ignited her fire. She rose from poverty to become the queen of media, not because she had power, but because she understood pain. Her secret: she turned trauma into triumph. Abraham Lincoln failed in business, lost the woman he loved, and had a nervous breakdown and lost 8 elections. He was mocked, called awkward, unqualified, and backwoods. But behind every no he heard was a deeper yes he believed in. He kept going. When he finally became president, he didn't just lead America through the Civil War, he abolished slavery. Imagine what would have happened if Lincoln had stopped after the 7th failure. How close are you to changing history and don't know it yet? In a small room lit by candlelight, a man named Nikola Tesla scribbled designs for the future. He envisioned wireless communication before radios. He dreamed of free energy. He invented alternating current, but he died poor, forgotten, alone in a New York hotel. The world wasn't ready for his vision, but today, we live in the world he saw first. Just because you're not recognized today, doesn't mean you aren't building tomorrow. Some geniuses aren't born ahead of their time. They're just waiting for the world to catch up. J.K. Rowling was a single mom on welfare. She typed her book on a second-hand typewriter in cafes, while her baby daughter slept beside her. Her manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers. They said, "No one wants to read about a boy wizard." But she kept going. That book, Harry Potter, the series sold over 500 million copies. It brought imagination, courage, and friendship to generations. Not because she had a perfect plan, but because she refused to surrender her story. Steve Jobs was fired from the very company he founded. People said he was too intense, too radical, too unpolished. But he used that exile as fuel. He rebuilt. He created. And when he returned to Apple, he introduced the iPod, the iPhone, the iPad. He didn't just make products, he reshaped culture. Remember this, the version of you that's rejected today might just be rebuilding the future tomorrow. So, what if the voices that told you you're not good enough were just wrong? What if this season of your life, the one filled with tears, confusion, and silence, is it your training ground? The pressure you feel right now, it might just be the preparation for your power. The world doesn't need another perfect story. It needs your story. The messy one, the real one, the one still being written. Listen to me, you may be broke, you may be tired, you may feel like quitting, but don't you dare give up. Because every single person we just talked about sat in the same darkness, wondering if the light would ever come, and when it did, they didn't just walk into it, they lit the path for generations. Now it's your turn. If this video lit even a spark inside you, then don't keep it to yourself. Like it, share it, and subscribe to Humanity's Architects, where stories of pain become stories of purpose. Drop a comment, who's your favorite world changer, or tell us your own comeback story, because someone out there is waiting to hear how you made it. And remember, the world doesn't just need more talent, it needs more fire. Don't quit, build. You're an architect of something far greater than you can see right now.